Good morning, children. Yesterday we completed the answers of ABC part of lesson number 6. What is lesson number 6? Spoilage and wastage of food and food preservation. How food is being spoiled. If it is spoiled, then the wastage of food is there. So we have to see the methods of, we have to follow the methods of food preservation that we have read in this class, this lesson. And yesterday we completed ABC parts, and today it's time to read the answers of, to write the answers of D part. So take out D part questions. Today only we will do this B part answers as well as value based answers. We will discuss. The first question is, state two factors that contribute to the fast growth of microorganisms. You must be knowing what are microorganisms? Bacteria and fungi. So what are those two factors that contribute to the fast growth, rapid growth of microorganisms? And for this answer, you just take out page number. Here microorganism was written. Yes, in this only it will be microorganism. Here it is written. These organisms tend to grow fast in the presence of moisture and warmth. These are the two factors which lead the rapid growth of microorganisms. So what we will write in the answers? Following are the two factors which tend to increase the growth of microorganisms. In vertical way you will write the points, one number, two number, like this. In longitudinal methods, not like this, one number and two number, but you have to write one number, moisture, and second warm. Spellings you will write correctly. Now the second question we will see. Take out the second question, and the second question is, here it is written, what is likely to happen to curd? Curd you must be knowing. If it is not stored in the refrigerator. We all know at low temperature the growth of microorganisms, the growth of bacteria and fungi slows down. And that's why where do we keep the food items? In the refrigerator. But here the question is, what is likely to happen to curd? Curd is made from milk. If it is not stored in the refrigerator, what you will write in the answer? If curd is not stored in the refrigerator, then it will become sour. Here you see it is written. In refrigeration it is written this answer. Preservation methods are here. Dehydration, preservation by adding sugar and salt. Then here it is refrigeration. Here about curd it is not written. Then again we will take out, in first page it was written, milk will curdle and curd will become sour. Yes. Curd is prepared at room temperature, but as soon as it sets, it is placed in the refrigerator. Why? Because it will be sour, taste will change and it will be spoiled. That only we can write. Curd becomes sour. Here it is written, curd become sour and milk become curdles. That is the answer. Then again the third question you take out. The third question is, here it is written, what do you understand by food preservation? We have already read about food preservation in keywords also. We have read, and there also it was written, it is a process of treating and handling of food items to save it from spoiling. Here what is written? These lines only you will write. Food preservation is the process of treating and handling of food to stop or slow down the spoilage caused by microorganisms. So understood what you will write? Question is, what do you mean by food preservation? Answer you will write, food preservation is the process of treating and handling of food to stop or slow down the spoilage caused by microorganisms. So it was the answer of D3rd. Now you will see the answers of D4th. For that you just take out the questions of D4th, and D4th question is, how can we protect our food from insect, worms and rats? We have seen three causes: microorganisms, then enzymes, and insect, worms and rats. These are the three causes behind the food spoilage. So here the question is, how can we protect our food from insect, worms and rats? And for that we will take out the answer what is written here. Here you can see on this page. Yes. What is written about insect, worms and rats? These animals usually make their home in places that are moist and dark and where food items are available. It is therefore very important to keep the cupboard, shelves and containers clean and dry, and this will prevent them from making a home at places where our food items are kept. So how we will write the answer? We can protect our food from insect, worms and rats by keeping our cupboards, shelves and containers clean and dry. So understood D4th question? Now we will see D5th question. And D5th question you will see here. Question is here. Why does food stay fresh for a longer time when stored in a refrigerator? So many times we have read. Why does food stay fresh for a longer time when stored in a refrigerator? Because in refrigerator temperature is very low always, and at low temperature the growth of microorganisms slows down. That only in this answer we will write, and for that you just take out the answers what is written here. In refrigerator, for food preservation method, refrigeration is also written. Here what it is written, refrigeration, this procedure uses low temperature to prevent growth of microorganisms. Microorganisms and enzymes get deactivated at low temperature and hence the spoilage of food gets prevented. So it is the answer, because microorganisms and enzymes which are responsible for the spoilage of food get deactivated at low temperature. So it is the answer of D5th. Now children, in every lesson value based questions are there. These D5 questions which we have discussed it now, that you have to write it in your science notebook and you will submit it on our WhatsApp group. I will give you PDF also, and then you copy down and submit it. It is only your today's homework. Now you all are knowing that at the last of each lesson in your science book and in other books also, at last of each lesson some value based questions are there. Value means what? To inculcate moral values that makes us a great person, a perfect person, and that's why these value based questions are added at last of every lesson. But these value based questions now which I am going to tell you now, you will not write it in your classwork notebook where you have to write. You don't need to write it anywhere. You just understand the values which is aimed to inculcate in you through this small story. Here we will read the story. Amit's father. Amit is a name of a boy. His father organized a party on his birthday. As on your birthday also, your parents must have organized a party. Like this, Amit's father also organized a party on his birthday. Many food items were prepared for the guest. As party was there on his birthday, so many guests came, and as many guests came, so for them what was prepared? Many types of food items. A good amount of food was left over after the party. As many food items were there, so a good amount means a very big amount. Too much food items. Those items were left over after the party. All the guests took the dinner, but then also many food items were left. Amit asked his parents to distribute that food among the children in the nearby slums. In previous lesson we have read about slum. Slum area means what? Where the poor people live, that is Jhoparpatti area. So Amit asked his parents to distribute that food among the children in the nearby slum area. It was a good decision or not? Yes, very good decision, because as food was left, so it was going to spoil, and to save it from spoil, as in our country many children are hungry, that's why Amit suggested his parents to distribute that food among the children in the nearby slum area. They immediately packed the food. Then Amit's parent immediately packed, because after that food was going to be spoiled. So Amit's parents immediately packed the food and went to distribute it. Where did they go to distribute it? In the nearby slum area. The children were quite happy. The children, when the hungry children, they got the food, they were very happy while eating that food. Amit felt satisfied, and when Amit saw that those hungry children were very happy by eating that food, then Amit was very much satisfied by sharing the food items with those children. So you tell me, children, Amit did a nice job or not? Yes, of course, Amit did a very nice job. Now the questions we have to see. Here you see, picture is there. He is Amit distributing food items. These are slum children. You see, their dresses are torn. They are not so fresh because they live in slum area. Slum area doggies also live. So you see, one dog is also there. He is Amit's father. He is Amit's mother. Amit's father is arranging the plate and the children are coming in line. Here you see one small girl is asking food from Amit's mother. This is Amit's house, decorated. Why it is decorated? Because that day it was Amit's birthday. Now the questions we have to answer. The story I have told you. List the values displayed by Amit and his parents. Which values were displayed by Amit and his parents? You tell me. We should never waste the food. Which values were there? We should never waste the food. We should distribute it to the needy people. The people, to those people who are in need of those food items. We should distribute it to them. Now second question is, do you think Amit and his parents did the right thing by distributing the food among the slum children? You tell me, children. Amit and his parents did right thing or not by distributing the food among the slum children? Yes, of course. They did a very nice thing by distributing the food among the slum children. Now third question. Have you ever had a chance to feed a needy person? Children, you tell. Anytime you have got a chance to feed, to give food items, to whom? To a needy person. The person who is in need of food. Which type of person will be in need of food? The person who will be hungry. So have you ever had a chance to feed a needy person? If yes, then share your experience. If any, with the class. When the school reopens, then you share your experience with your friends. So now understood the answers of D part and these value-based questions? Again I am telling, these value-based questions are, and the story is only to inculcate moral values in you. So you will not write these answers, just you understand the values behind this story. And which answers you will write in your science notebook? You will write the answers of D part. How many questions are in D part? Now only you have written. There are 5 questions. So how many answers you have to write? 5. These 5 answers where you will write? In your science notebook, where you will submit on our WhatsApp group. And this is only your today's homework. That's all for today. With this, goodbye and thank you.